So Joni, they've lost quite a few people. They've lost, last my counting was that they've lost 20 people, programmers at Daystar. Okay, so the latest one who ended up leaving was Joyce Meyer. Okay, Joyce Meyer, she hasn't left. She just paused her program. She never put out a public statement. It was actually the son who did this, okay? So it looks like John is just responding like, okay, fine, this person is gone. So this is what Daystar is saying, okay? And they made a response. So let's take a look at this right now. Official statements. Okay, we love and appreciate Joyce Meyer and appreciate her desire to seek closure in this situation. Her time slots will be filled by programmers from our waiting list, ensuring our mission remains uninterrupted. We have it on good report that law enforcement is concluding their evaluation of the facts with no charges, and we are confident these false allegations will soon be put to rest. Daystar remains steadfast in our commitment to preaching the gospel. We refuse to operate in fear, trusting God fully and understanding all the assurance that truth is prevailing. So, according to this statement, okay, that's put out by Daystar, they had a whole bunch of people on the waiting list. So while Joyce Meyer is gone, there's other people who just fill in the slots. And the statement that Joyce Meyer put out, it wasn't like I said, it was the son who actually just said they're pausing until, I guess, all this is resolved, until all this dies down. So, yes, so they've quickly replaced somebody with, somebody with that spot, okay? So this is, I'm not familiar, this accounting, they call Department of Church Accountability. Okay, so this is what they put out. Department of Church Accountability. We have consulted multiple lawyers and retired law enforcement professionals, all of whom agree there is no case against Daystar Joni, or Daystar, and have noted that the personalities driving this cancel culture campaign seem pretty, quote, unhinged, close quote, and out of touch with evidentiality standards and due process. So, some of the law enforcement, this is what they're saying. There's no there. So Joni was on her program, okay? So I say this was a clapback, just to let people like, okay, you know what? Yes, people have left us, but just so you know, we're still doing good. They're still chilling out there at Daystar. So this is what Joni had to say during one of her programs. So let's listen in to Joni herself, with her husband, okay, with her husband, Doug Weiss. All right, this is Lady Joni.
Okay, well, thank you. And I just want to say, just adding to what Rebbecca and Jonathan said, we had Rabbi Kurt Snyder here yesterday, and he had a word for us at lunch, and he said, yes, America is important, and we reach all over America, I think 114 million homes. But he said, you mustn't forget that Daystar is one of the biggest funnels to preach the gospel to all the world. And he said, Joni, don't lose focus of the world, because you're reaching the world. Maybe we can show that map, Lane, of all the satellites that we're on around the world. Your Daystar, he just got back from Africa, and he said he had these crowds of, thousands and thousands that came, and a lot of it was a result of watching him on Daystar. So I wanted to share a couple of Anna from the Netherlands, Annette from Israel, watching. Here's someone from England, from Spain, from Australia, from South Africa, from France, and another from Northern Ireland, from Wales, from Jamaica. That is exciting to think people are watching from all over the world.
Amen. Well, I've got Vishnu from Nepal, Denise from South Africa. We got Dante from Israel. We got Ingrid from Trinidad. And then we have Finland, India, Guam. It just goes on and on and on. New Zealand. And we have This is one of the first times that Canada has beat out the U.S. I have 21 pages of prayer requests from Canada and only 16 from America. So Canada, you are using that phone line.
We love
and
Canada.
If you don't have that number in your phone, you need to.
So there you have it. Okay. And I don't think throwing in Canada over there, they're actually, showing the receipts. Okay. And I don't think mentioning Canada over there, like we love Canada, people clapping for Canada is in any coincidence. Okay. Because what's her name? They call her, how can I forget? They nicknamed her Crickbait cockroaches, something like that, like they're talking about Lorraine Thompson. So, she's been out there as far as this story is concerned. So I'm sure that one was just like, okay, yes, Lorraine, why you're doing whatever you're doing, okay? The Canadians are still supporting us, okay? Canadians are still supporting us. Not only that, it's beyond, okay, international, not just America. And Joni just throw in the Jonathan and Rebbecca's name, right? Like, oh, remember what the rabbi said, Rebbecca and Jonathan, just so show, okay, you know what? Yes, Suzy and Jonathan might be gone, but we are united front out here. We are united front back here. So, yeah, I thought that was very interesting. So that was Joni Lamb and her husband, Dougie Weiss.